Oh, excuse me. Okay, hi guys, I'm Shauna and this is Ringing Light Crafts. I'm going to put you guys back here, adjust my camera. I'm a little early, so we'll go ahead and just wait. We're about a minute early. There's some good people on lives tonight, so I was watching one myself. Hi Johnny, welcome. Let's see. Hi Teresa, welcome. It's okay. Red is getting her stuff here ready so she can let me know who's there. Hi Ruth. Good evening to you too. Or is it evening where you're at? If not, good morning. I hope you guys can see me okay. Turn it just a little brighter. Today, I'm sorry. I actually was fine up until about 15 minutes ago, and then suddenly I was just like started getting sick. Poor Red is sick as well. But then, all fairness, we did have beautiful, beautiful blue skies, and now there's something going on out there. Oh, hi, Johnny. You're fine. So,
hi, Teresa. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Johnny.
Red said hi to everybody.
I'm gonna have to reply to comments, man. I forgot about that.
She's not feeling well either. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I appreciate that.
Ruth said 10 p.m. Yeah.
Oh, wow, 10 p.m. Cool. Hi, Tammy.
Kelly
Welcome.
Said, good afternoon from Australia.
Oh, awesome, Australia. Welcome. Red, can you share with Buckeyes VIP?
I don't know.
All you gotta do is push. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Why are you interrupted?
I'm interrupted. I'm not here. I'm just babbling over here.
Oh, we're back.
Okay, we're back. Yay!
Tammy says hey there.
Hi, Tammy. So it's 10 p.m. there. It is 7:01 here now. So today is actually like part 2. And forgive my voice. I'm sure it will come and go. So what we're going to do is let me show you what we had done. Here's our beginning project, the raw project. This was our little form. Let me bring you guys down so you can see who and not me. And you come down, watch your eyes, and there we go. Excuse me. So we got this form started. Remember I told you that even though... Hi, Melissa. Welcome. I don't know why you're saying that.
Maybe it's just me.
I don't know. So anyways, our form, I said that once you put it on, the first time you can still work it out, adjust it, add or take away from the shape. And so here we are. Nice, dry, and we can still adjust her. So I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm just going to go ahead and bend her down. See, she's still bendable. She's still flexible. So you can go ahead and if you don't like the size of her chest, you can feel free to add or subtract from it. Since this is a female creature we're going to be building, one of the things to tell if the bust is well enough for what you want, and perhaps even or off, depends on how you want it, is you take your hands and believe it or not, you can feel just almost like, I guess, on a human, if you were to check, ladies have to check yourself. Oh no, my picture's messing up. Yeah, it is going off and on, ain't it? I can see that. I'm going to raise you guys back up. So what I was saying is you can feel the difference in that. So that way you can tell if you need to bring one up or one down, or you just simply don't like it and want to start all over, you may. At this point, she is still very flexible. So I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I didn't mess her up. One side is definitely bigger than the other. I'm just going to go ahead and bring it out just a little. Because once you put this stuff on, you guys, it will just kind of have to be worked with again. Because you're pushing on in everything, you have to work with your shape one more time. Red, Would you mind opening that up? I don't know what's going on with the camera.
Melissa says bless.
Oh, thank you, Melissa. So what we're going to do is go ahead and we're going to continue from here. I saw this side got a little bit. We'll bring it back out. And what we're going to do on hold today is, remember, I didn't finish, thank you, love. I didn't finish the bottom half because I wanted to show you how to connect it. So remember, I also was doing two. One, because I pre-did one. So here's my pre-did, and of course I'm not using this as bus. I decided I wanted to make this part of her torso. So what I'm going to do is not worry about the part I cut out because it's like so totally fixable. Or I just might leave it that way.
Fair warning.
It's a
Not
creature.
replying to comments.
You can't reply to comments. Oh, sorry guys, the computer's messing up, so comments, I'll have to go back through and reply to them. So what we're going to do is go ahead and use the one I already pre-cut off the top. Now, you don't necessarily have to cut off the top if you're not going to add any legs or anything. But I was debating, so we're going to go ahead and use the one I've already cut off. So we take the one we did and the one we cut off, the part with the chest, I'm going to put towards the back so it can be her buttocks. And I am going to lower you guys a little. Hopefully you can still see it. So, but let me put her up here. We want to just get the ideal because obviously here's this part of the body. Her buttocks isn't way down here. It's more up in this area. Because you got the waist, her backside, so it'll be more in here. You just press it, get it starting. And I'm just going to leave this little indent and not worry about it. The reason why is because where it is cut, I think I'm going to go ahead and probably eventually cut up higher and surround these into legs. So when I do that, I will show you how we do that. But first of all, we are going to work on connecting the two pieces. Who? Oh, hi Gina, welcome. So what I'm using to connect the pieces is the simple floor wire. Excuse me. Now I am using the thinner one. You can use the thicker ones. It's just harder on my hands, so I'm going to try the thinner one. And you can also use your little zip ties as well. But actually, you could use zip ties here. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to do it like we're sewing. So I'm going to lay her down. I just got to know which way is front and back. Let me move this out of the way so we got a little more room here. Which computer is having issues?
Does it say that on yours?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, just don't worry about it. It keeps coming back up.
Okay. We'll just keep going. And I can't see all my replies anyways. I have to scroll down. And I can't even find it to do it. Oh, I found it. Let me go down. Go down. Come on, baby.
I got it.
Okay. Oh, hello. Okay. I can't pronounce her name.
China?
China.
The one that I just said?
Yes. I just saw it and it just like, oh, hey. Hi. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to let's just get going here. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pull it through just like I'm sewing. And try to get her to stay in the position I want her in. This is the hardest part, you guys. I honestly believe that. I'm going to put a paintbrush underneath to try to balance them to the same height without them moving, hopefully, just to let me get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some back so I'm not wasting it. And I'm going to see if I can just flip it through one more time just to get a better grip. So we're like literally just trying to sew it. If I was a doctor, I would like probably kill the patient the way I'm doing this right now. I was so pale.
Hi, Joanne.
Hi, Joanne. Welcome.
Johnny says your video is going off and on at times. I think it's just our internet.
You guys forgive me if the video is off and on. I do think it is the internet. Okay, so we're just going to get a little piece here started. Sew her together. Make sure that I have the parts that I want to greet to be the opposite at the opposite. If not, I have a lot to fix. So I'm going to go ahead. Okay. So this is just a holder. Normally I would just keep sewing her around, but she's been a little stubborn. What happened, baby?
And my phone doesn't want to do what to do.
I think it might be the storm coming too, love.
And it's just my phone.
Red,
My phone can't do it.
she wants out.
Okay, hold on, computer.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go.
No.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce your name.
It's okay.
VC says hello from Raviana, Ohio.
Oh well, hello. Hey, in Ohio, new Buckeye girl. I don't know how far apart you guys are, but she's in Ohio. You can go ahead, put your hand through. I'm gonna try to get this to stick through. There we go. And the reason why I chose to use this instead of the Ziplocs ties is because I don't want the bulk, just in case I decide I want to add stitches or make her look like a real human instead of a creature. Because all this stuff, everything we're doing right now is simply all up in the air how we want it to look. So just go ahead and lock this piece in and get it as close to the screen as you can. There we go. Get it to lie down. This extra piece, and go ahead and just slide it right in there. Like I said, if I was a doctor, I would fail miserably. And we're just going to go ahead and twist this around one. I know you can't see it. What I'm doing is I'm going in and I'm trying very hard not to squish my, poke my own finger here. But I'm trying to I'm trying to lace this thin wire through my baskets as best as possible. I should have cut my nails off. I did one hand, not the other. Silly, huh? Okay, so let me just get this piece twisted down. God, it's a good thing I'm not doing stitches. Although we can make stitches on it, that'd be fun. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut a section of this off. That way I'm gonna have that big old piece walking around me, fighting against me. And we're gonna go ahead and turn her. Now I don't have to get every little triangle, you guys. We don't have to do that. You don't have to get every little one. You just have to get enough of them. And I'm making loops. I can loop it through, hopefully, like it's a needle. I just want to get enough of them that it will make her sturdy enough that by the time I actually go through and put the other material and stuff on her and start to really mold her, that I won't have the issue with her wanting to fall apart. There we go. And let me get this pulled down. Yeah, I know I got a big gap there. I shouldn't have done such a big gap. I better undo that. I don't want too big of gaps. One, I don't want the extra wire, because what's the point of the extra wire if we're just going to waste it? So let's just go ahead and bring it close so I didn't realize how far I actually went. And I don't want to come out. This is going to be the hardest part of the whole thing, guys. Everything else, once we start getting to it and molding it in, it's going to be fun. Fun. You can also use mixed media. So what I mean by mixed media, for those that don't know, okay, Chestnut backside still lines up. You can go ahead and we're using Mod Podge and paper towels. You can go ahead and you can use the water glue with a little bit of salt and make your own little,
Jesse says, where did you get the basket?
Oh, hi. Good question. Believe it or not, I got them at the Dollar Tree. Oh, and just so you know, you guys, they're all 2 different sizes.
Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. Welcome. Oh, thank God, no water in that yet. The little ones like this is not what we're using for this project. This is going to be a different one. But go ahead. See, originally I did try it. And yeah, no, don't work. So I found the bigger ones. Went ahead and got them. It's still the same price, $1 a piece. So $2.16 is what we're working with. The paper towels, I would recommend, unless you find a great deal or you're a couponer, to get the paper towels at the Dollar Tree or any place that you can find them $1 or under. Why waste, if you don't have to. The paper towels, in this case, I did find them at the Dollar General, but they had a 50% off clearance price. So these were on clearance, the paper towels I bought, and it was 50% off that price. So I got it for $3.15 plus tax for 8 of them. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to do that. And this little thing just don't want me to work on it. Get that to bend. It didn't make a hoop. Little hoop here. Okay, once again, we'll just go right back through. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should just use these block ties and do it from the inside, huh? Okay. So once again, thank God I'm not a medical doctor. Although that is my actual dream job, as a medical doctor. Some people love just going to like an office and they get such a fantastic high because they love that kind of work. Me? You put me in that emergency room and I want so badly to just control it. It's just my weirdness, I guess. Okay, so here we go. Yay, we're getting it to work. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and keep sewing it. And, oh, I forgot to bring that dress over to be sewn. And bring this through. And just work on making a little X here to get it to stick. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. Nobody will ever see this unless you want them to see it. Depends on your type of creature. So we're going to go ahead and just flip it over. Let's put a stitch over here because I really don't want to spend my entire life trying to stitch it together. Or you guys's. So we'll go ahead and take a little more of this. And we're just going to go ahead and put a couple little stitches in front of it. Fold it like a hook. If you're one of the lucky people that can fold them like a hook and actually catch the other side, more power to you. Because obviously I can't. Come on. I know you woke. There it goes. You'd think with nails I'd be able to catch it, right? No. Let's try it again. I got it through over that side. Now I have to flip it back out. Okay, we'll just take it. Nope, it has to be on the bottom. Right through here. And we'll just go ahead and flip it and tight it. Tight it. And we'll just do a couple, maybe 1 or 2 more here. And then we'll call it good enough and go on to the next step. As long as you got something to support her until you do the next layers and stuff and have them support your trim. Once you get this supported, they will stay together. So we're going to go ahead and just do maybe a couple more little stitches. Should have hired a doctor for this part. You ever break a body part and you go, or get a cut and you go to the doctor and they just stitch you up like it's nothing? And you're sitting there like, man, total amazement.
There's a new tape. It's like a Band-Aid. But it's for... Hi, Shauna.
Hi, Shauna. Welcome.
If you have like a cut that needs stitches,
yes,
they can just put this tape over it and pull it closed.
Oh, cool. So it takes less possible scarring. Nice. Technology is always changing. People are very creative. Okay, we're going to go ahead, you know what, because I don't want to waste everybody's time, we're just going to go ahead and cut. I'll cut this. And I'm just going to fold these in. It doesn't matter where you put them, you guys, as long as they're not sticking in you or anybody else. Because once you're done, you never know it was there. We'll go ahead and do the same with the back since we got it to stay. And just cut it there. And get that down. Okay, and I'm going to set her up so I'll show you guys. Now she's supported. Her chest line, let me bring you up. So watch your eyes, you guys, okay? Watch your pretty eyes here. I'm sorry it's going in and out. I just don't know why. Okay, so the chest line, as you can see, if I follow down, is about here would be middle. I'm going by what I can see in the camera. Well, yeah, camera. So if I follow it down more, all the way down, her back side and the front side should meet if I did it right. And if I didn't, it's okay because I'm going to be cutting it anyways. So, and they meet. So, that's a good thing. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and pre-cut it, or we can just cut it out of the way. Let me see how strong this ended up. Let's see how strong it ended up, you guys. It ended up, whoops, that's the chest. We don't mess that up. It ended up pretty strong, but like I said, you can still mold it. So now what we did last night, we're going to go ahead and instead of cutting it yet, we're going to go ahead and finish this and bring it down, because we're going to go ahead, I'm going to show you, and straighten out just a little, how to cut through this to a certain point. Well, we're going to turn this into like the upper part of the legs. So, well, the butt, I'm sorry guys, where the buttocks is, right here. Instead of actually turning this into a buttocks, which you could quite easily, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn them into legs. But before we do that, we want to stable this. So we're going to make them legs. We don't have to have it wide because she's not that big here. Not like me. And go ahead, I'm going to bring this back out. I already pulled it in, so I'm just going to straighten it out. It's very flexible. Just got to push it, okay? So here we go. Just enough to hold her better. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to start the same process we did last night.
Shauna says, what are you making, Shauna?
I'm making a creature for Halloween. Oops, oh, that's my, no, now I can't drink that. This creature is going to be, let me bring this down. I haven't really decided. We're kind of doing it together. I haven't decided if I'm going to make her into a 6 foot, or excuse me, a 5 foot or a 3 foot creature that will go out on the front lawn, and we can put lights and stuff inside of her. This time, guys, I was told to alter something, so I want to bring it to your attention. We can make her into Sally. I'm still gonna do my favorite, The Nightmare. Not allowed to say the rest because it's copyrighted, but there's no law saying I can't make it and alter it my way. This law says I can't make it and sell it. So I want it to be for me. My absolute favorite character. Here's water in my little cup here. And I was told to mix some of my Mod Podge with the water. So we're going to actually try that just to see what it does. And hopefully it will work, just to thin it out. And let me put the lid on this because the smell to me is just, it really makes me nauseated. So the less is always better for me. I'm going to go ahead and mix it just to see what it does. If it doesn't work, I waste it a little. Well, no, I won't. I'll put the lid on and use it for something else. Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay, once again, the napkins. We're just using paper towels. You can do this with, I'm sorry, my mouth is so dry now I can't drink that water. We can do this with paper mache. In case you don't know how to make paper mache, it's really simple. You probably have everything in your household to do it, so you don't have to waste any money. It takes flour, water, and a little bit of salt. And if you think about it, everything you're putting in there is edible, but you don't want to eat it. I don't recommend it by any means. So if you're doing it with your little wee ones, kind of keep an eye on that. So what we're going to do is go ahead once again. I think I actually liked it better last time when we put a little bit of this. Yes? Oh, thank you. We're going to put a little bit of the Mod Podge on the paper towel this time. And then go ahead, I got a different brush, and go ahead and just put it on the hanger. I may want to, there we go. I'm not worried about it dripping, I'm not worried about it getting on me. Everything's washable, so we're just going to press it this time, use our hands. Oops. Okay, so now what we're going to do, get rid of that. Go ahead and use the lid. I won't intermix them. We're going to have the same problem no matter how we do it. But as you can tell, it does tend to stick. So that's what we're going to work with. I'm just going to put this one a little thicker here. A couple little places, a little thicker. And we're just going to go ahead and stick this little guy right here. Take my brush.
I think we need food.
You hungry?
I don't know.
You don't know? I know you haven't felt good, baby. There is some, we're going to use this too as my water pot. So I got it mixed. There's some fruits. It's a tayo. Okay, we'll make something to eat since we're done here.
I know what I want, but I know that I shouldn't.
Oh, what is that? What do you want?
No, there are 2 things that come out.
What do you want?
8 things. Can't have 7 of those.
Okay, now I know what you want. You can't have 7 of them. You're right. So,
3rd one I want. For the 8th one, I want those stupid cheesy Italian breadsticks.
okay, we can go get some breadsticks.
I don't know, the weird one that we got the other day.
Uh-huh.
It was so garlicky.
You got some different breadsticks and she liked them. They were good. Oh, I bought that the other day for the grandbabies. Forgot to tell you. So now there's another gift. Now they're an even again.
Yes. Stop.
For those of you who don't know, I get to meet my grandbabies for the first time ever in a couple of months. Soon as school's out. And I'm thrilled to death. And they will have birthdays, one before they come and, you know, stuff like that. So I just wanted to give them a little gift. They will already have celebrated it with their family. I just wanted to give them a little something. I haven't seen them ever, so just want to have some fun. Maybe get a game, play a game. Who knows? That's okay. All I'm doing, guys, me trying to see you guys. Huh?
Girls don't know.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, no, it's okay. I don't think they're watching.
Oh, good.
You know.
Almost blew a surprise. We won't tell nobody. Okay, so what I'm going to do, you guys, and just so you know, in case you didn't watch it the other night, this will take a while to stick. If it falls off, you guys, don't panic. It really is okay. If you get little wrinkles, it's okay because all of this will be totally hidden. And trust me on that. It will get hidden if that's what you choose to do. If you choose not to hide it and you want to use that for part of your creativity, use it. So what we're going to do tonight is we're just going to simply keep working on this. And remember, it is flexible. I'm going to use my face because there was a big dent there. Now my chin's there. But it's flexible, so you can mold it into what you want it to be. And instead of this little teeny tiny brush that's going to take me my rest of my life to do, I'm going to get a big one, guys, because I'm not going to be patient enough to sit here for 24 hours and try to paint that. So we'll go ahead and we're going to turn it, and we're just going to apply it. Now, eventually, once this dries, we will go ahead and go over it again from the top to the bottom, the same concept with the same thing, a paper towel. Or this is where you can switch out if you were doing paper towels and didn't like it. Because don't get me wrong, paper towels can be expensive. We all know that, excuse me. So if we just go ahead and if you want to switch it out to newspaper, I have a sort of newspaper around here I can use. So if you got, like, you know, Fresno Bee, wherever you're from, or junk newspaper that always comes in your yard and you don't like it, you can use that. Huh? I don't know.
I was going to ask you a theory about Endgame, but then I remembered if I do, there's got to be a poison.
Theory. In case you don't know, Red, she is my daughter. She is like the smartest person I've ever met in my entire life. Just amazing. Kids are amazing. Okay, so we got that started. As you can tell, it's starting to stick. So we're going to just go ahead and keep turning, and we're going to try to catch as much of this as we can. Oh, if you can catch something we're missing, feel free, Tammy, please.
Sandra asked where you from.
And Red is helping, but sometimes stuff don't show up.
I was trying to answer on my phone because it's easier, but my comments are limited to like 5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I don't get everything. I can't go back.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Tammy, she is helping. Thank you. But her phone will not let her see all the comments. It's kind of blocking some of them. She only gets see 5 at a time. So she misses a lot. So if you don't mind helping her out, I appreciate it. She's still not feeling too well. But she's doing a little better. At least now she wants food. So that's a good sign. So I'm just going to paint it on here, guys. It's falling off. Don't panic. Take your next strip. If you want to use newspaper, what we're saying, feel free to use newspaper, you guys. It is cheaper than paper towels, usually. You get more of it in a section than paper towels, usually. Just fly it on there. Don't panic if it moves and opens up a spot. Because right now, just like the top half, we're just putting on the main base of it. So you're not going to have to worry so much about that. Oh, this is what I wanted. Sorry. I was like, what am I looking for?
I'm gonna go get food.
Food? You're not going to wait? That's okay. You want to make a piece of one's in there. Ah, I see. Just want the breadsticks. I don't blame her. They were really good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go up here. And I'm just painting it on. I'm sorry, whoever just posted, I can't see it. And you guys, we're just doing the first label. This will be a live that will take several different things. And once we get the base of it done, oh my God, we can have so much bloody fun with this. If anybody has ever done paper mache and had to do like in high school, like or college, how to make a creature out of 3 different animals, this is well a similar concept to that. I did a creature that was half bird, half human, and writing some kind of a draft or something like that. It was cool. It was weird, but it was cool. I had an excellent art teacher in high school. I miss her dearly. I think by now she's probably passed on due to the fact that she's probably about 110. Because I'm old. So anyways, go ahead and just plane it. Notice the wrinkles. Don't have to panic. Remember, because this is the first layer. Since I did put a lot, I'm just going to go ahead and put some more right there. Let's just get it started here. There we go. And also, the reason why I'm doing it in different lives for those that are new, it's because it still has to dry. With paper mache and with Mod Podge, you guys make sure if you're doing multi-layers of something, please make sure the first layer is dried. Because if you don't, it's very possible you can end up with mildew and not even know it, and then you start to do some major other parts of your project, and guess what? You have to destroy your project because not only is it mildew, but it's black mildew.
Okay, Sandra asked, where are you from? So I said we're from Fresno originally, but moved to Coalinga, California. Melissa said, then to Ohio. Tammy said she would love to if she could. So.
Yes, I would.
No, you would not. You don't like the snow.
Well, I wouldn't like the snow. That's bloody certain, absolutely. My accent is, my family came from the UK, the British, and Irish. So that has something to do with the way I sound. I heard that the truck driver, this is so cool. I'm not making fun of them, absolutely not. Actually, I'm grateful for them. They do hard work, and God knows I couldn't do it. I was told that the truck drivers that do listen on the road, not traveling and listening, and if they do, they're not watching, they're listening, that watch my page. They like to watch my page, not necessarily because of what I'm making, but because of my voice. For whatever reason, it makes them happy. So they get the job done, and I find that very sweet. I think that's so cool. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, and this is looking pretty good. I don't know if you guys, I know you can't see the top. Let me see if I can lower it just a little. So you can see the top of her. We're getting her going here, and we just got the bottom half to do. She is sturdy, as you can tell. She's attached pretty well. Once we get this done and we do another coat, Whether we choose to do 2 or 3 depends on how solid we want her. But first we want to cut her up from the bottom up because we're going to turn her bottom part into some legs. We want to make sure that we cut her after you do the very first coat. That way, it's a lot easier to cut through this wire, even though it has a paste on it already. But 2, because once you cut it, you're going to have to start wrapping the inside and connecting the legs. So you want to be able to get in there and not cut your hands up. So because when you cut this and it's dry, it can have very sharp pieces and you don't want to get cut on it. So I would recommend, if you're doing it with the children and they're young, let that be mama and daddy's or grandparents' part to cut the wire. Of course, I know I don't have to say that, but that's the mom in me, I guess. So all I'm doing, once again, I know it's popping up in places. Don't panic. Just take more, put it down. And let me add some water. Oh, it's the mixture of the Mod Podge and water is what I'm using between that and the thick Mod Podge. And getting it to go. I'm using a thicker brush tonight because my good one is someplace in the kitchen sink. Because I used it. Actually, it's not the good one. It's my favorite one. And anybody that watched me knows I tend to stick with my favorite brush until the very end of time if I can get away with it. Unfortunately, it is dying. But I had it a very long time, so. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and turn. Huh? He ate it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Is that a good thing? Oh, silly dog. He is sour candy. I can't stand sour, guys. I am one of those people that, it would kill me just to try to eat one. Literally. My daughter laughs at me all the time. And I fall for it every time. I'm going to quit falling for it. She goes, Mom, really, it's not sour. I'm like, okay, I'll try it. Oh my God, guys. I thought I was going to literally throw up driving. I really thought I was going to get very sick. It was sour. I can't handle sour.
Well, it was sweet to me.
Okay, maybe I'll give you that. It could have been sweet to you. Definitely. Whoa.
Becky
For me.
says, hi, Shauna. Share to our group.
Oh, thank you, Becky. Welcome. Welcome. We're just getting on the bottom half. We got the bottom half hooked together. So we're just going to go ahead and get our...
Looking good.
Thank you, Johnny. Get our bottom half here. Get this started. So by tomorrow, I know I'm putting a little bit more than normal, but by tomorrow, it should be nice and dry. If not, in the morning, I will stick it outside in the sun if we get sun again. It looks the clouds has really moved in. But then, whether we get any is another story. Rain, that is. So we're just going to put some on here. Just want to kind of get as much as I can to the very bottom. Not so much worrying about the wrinkles because that won't show eventually. And unless we decide we want our creature to have wrinkles throughout her body. The only thing we know for sure is it's female. Now, on that note, guys, at this point, it's not too late to change that. If you decided you don't want a female, you want to make it male, or both, or just some kind of weird-looking creature with all kinds of different body parts all over it, right now is the time to do it. Just start adding and see it the way you want it to be. So let me turn it here. We'll go ahead and get this side. Once again, once we get to the bottom, you guys, I'm not going to fold it under and wrap it like we did on the top because we're still going to be cutting that, and I'm going to be pulling them together to try to make some legs. And one thing, if the wires do not match, okay, this is important. If the wires don't match, don't panic because it's a real simple fix. What people would do with these normally, if they were doing paper mache, would take this, put it in their stuff, get it all over their hands in the process. Oh, I can't see it, I'm sorry. And they would start making wet little bobs. wads, and they would put it on their item, and it would start to catch it, and you start building body parts that way. So even though you think that it's not going to work because you can't get in there or the wires don't quite touch, it makes them too small, we will make it work. The secret with that is, one, I will show you because I'm sure I'm going to have that issue. It's not a mistake, it's just a little issue. It's fixable. What you do is you take a couple of your wire pipe cleaners or twist ties, and you go ahead and you wrap them on. You hook the two pieces together. And then from that point, you can go ahead and decide how close or small you want your legs, how big you want your legs. And that will decide how far or how loose you have your tie. And so, see, everything is workable.
You want a thigh gap, or if you think fashion is stupid.
Yeah, anything you want, you can change it. There's absolutely no limitations here at all. The only limitations is, as my mama said, your own imagination. So.
I love what he said, it's stupidity. Okay.
Nah. Like I said, she's a very smart child. So we're just going to go ahead and make a bunch of wrinkles, pulling it up. Well, you can't see me low, you guys. You're not here to see me. Let me lower this down. Here we go. So we're almost at the bottom. As you can tell, I left some of it open. Some got down further, but that's okay. We can go all the way around and get it down. And let me just add some of this. I got some on my table. I'm not going to worry about that. The only thing I'm worried about is getting it on this computer. There we go.
Did you do this?
I haven't filled it out yet, no, but I will. I will do it before we leave in the morning. Only had it a week, some paper to fill out.
No, you have not. You thought it's probably about
2 weeks?
March 21st.
No, that's when I sent it. Doesn't mean that's when I got it.
It usually arrives 2 days after.
Oh, well, okay, shame on me.
Had it for about a month.
Yeah, I have had. She's talking about my paperwork to go see the specialist for my throat.
Oh, so it's fine. Okay.
Yeah, in the morning. So we get up early and we leave. I know.
Judy says, hello from Virginia, Kristen Watson.
Oh, welcome. Welcome, welcome. You guys, I'm not allowed to say it, but if you hit the little heart, if you like it that way, or the little thumbs up, if you like it that way, and bless the page, I really would appreciate it. It helps us all out in the long run, I've been told. It does.
Facebook will shut you down.
Oh, yes, that's why. Okay. If we don't do well, Facebook will shut us down. I get it. Makes sense. So anyways, I'm going to go around here real fast. I'm just adding a little bit more water. Right with this one kind of collapsed here. I'm not going to let it make me panic, though. A secret, guys. Right back down. Not a big deal. Nobody will see that once you get to where you're at. I know the doctor writing.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
It's in Spanish.
Oh, flip it over.
I'm trying, but there's a bunch.
Flip the whole booklet open, honey. Okay, so let's just go ahead. Oh, Jesus. Okay. And that's why another tree died.
The boss gets home at 1 a.m. No sleeping.
Oh my goodness, you poor kid.
And then she said, welcome.
Thank you. Oh, poor guy.
I don't know. The boss probably walked in and I'd be passed out on the couch. Honey, I'm home. And I'm going, honey, I'm asleep.
Oh, I haven't seen you for a week, love. Let me rest. Good night. Go to bed.
Oh, wow. Medical history. That's nice.
Oh, yes. Medical history. Everything on earth my family had. How's that? Okay, guys. So let me get this a turn. As you can see, it's starting to form pretty good. Pretty good. So we're just going to go ahead and finish up this little tiny bit right here, I think, on the buttocks area. A pen? Not that I can touch with my hands like this. Sorry, love.
Okay. I'm just following medical history.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
What is today?
Today, God knows. Do you believe it's the 9th?
We're writing it as a 10th.
There you go. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm looping my fingers through right here, just so I can hold it still. Not necessarily because I want to wrap it, because that's something you don't have to worry about until tomorrow. We're gonna let it totally dry. I know I'm putting a little bit more on here, but I just want to make sure I get it to catch. Now the part is on the inside that I can't get to. Let me turn it so I can show you what I'm doing for those that are new. All I'm doing is I flipped it through here, a piece of the cloth or the paper towel. I flipped it under this part. That's the only part that I'm going to put the paper towel. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to push my brush like this.
Asked where you're located.
We are in Kalinga, California is where I'm broadcasting from right now. So California, Golden State. And on the other side, I'm going to do the exact same thing. Huh?
It's just hot.
It is hot.
Magical. There are beaches there. There are beaches everywhere. It's just hot.
You can tell when someone's from California, guys.
They don't like it.
Especially the younger generation. The only part they seem to like is the beach.
No.
I don't blame them.
The only place we like is LA, probably.
Yeah, we're going to be going now here in a couple months.
I'm actually excited. There's a bunch of stuff I want to see.
Yep. We get to take a small vacation. School will be out. So we will not be home doing lives, but we'll try to do a couple lives just to share our experience of what we're seeing for the first time ever. I'm 51 now, so don't tell nobody. I'm 51 and pretty much never been much of anywhere. One day, a few years ago, about 5 now, I guess it's been, I told my daughter, I go, let's go. She's like, where are we going? I go, we're going to Mississippi. Didn't tell no one. Huh?
Oh, it's my sister.
Oh, okay. I didn't tell anybody. Let's just get this little last part here. And when I called my sister, I called her and said, I just want to call so you guys don't worry about us. We are in Mississippi. And she's like, yeah, right. How'd you get there? I go, a plane, they fly? We flew. First time ever on a plane. She's like, yeah, right, Shauna. Where are you at? I go, fine. Hey, Dawn. Tell Robin where I'm at. She's in Mississippi. They're here with us. Yay. My sister could not believe me.
Judy asked, what are you making?
This, Judy, is going to be something for how to decorate outside or inside. You can pretty much turn it into anything. So basically, we are turning garbage pails into a statue of some kind of Halloween creature. Actually, at this point, you can actually turn her into an angel, too. It's totally up to your imagination what you want to do with it. So we got her going here. Let me just go over a few spots. We pull her closer and turn her around just a little.
Don't lose surgeries that people actually have. I can't spell what you're allergic to, so we're just going to leave that there.
Just put a lot.
No kidding. I can't spell Gromas either because I forgot his first name.
Oh, Michael. Okay. So we got this pretty good. Oh, let me catch this part
Judy
here.
says how many?
Oh, thank you, Judy. Sorry. My throat is so dry, and I accidentally poured dirty water into my drinking water, so I can't drink it. We're going to take just a little, whoops, that should work. A little piece of one paper towel here, guys. I got one little spot here that had nothing, so we're just going to go ahead and put this on there. Notice my hand's all dirty. It's okay. The fun part about this, guys, your kids will love this. The grandkids will love you. You may hate me, but that's okay. This. Okay, as far as I know, it's non-toxic. Please read the label before you let them do this. But this will dry, and then you know how you get like a sunburn and you're peeling off the skin? Same concept, but no injuries to your body. It's just fun. Okay, I'm weird. I never said I wasn't. So anyways, you guys.
have one surgery, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. I know what it is.
Okay. Yep, one surgery in my life. Okay, guys, I'm gonna raise you up here. And let me, oops, I found this one spot. Let me show you. You guys, when you do this kind of stuff, whether it's paper mache or this, depends on the thickness, you'll have this issue. A simple fix.
An angel would be so cool.
Yes, an angel would be cool. I'm going to show you guys something else too after this is done, and it will cause I will need to use my daughter's arm for that. Don't worry, we're not going to hurt her. So go ahead, just add more and push, because this is where it was turned, or cut for the other part of the anatomy. That's where we're going to cut it. So even if it doesn't want to stick, it's okay, because that part's going to get cut, and then you're going to be redoing it, and you do want to just leave that opening there so you know where your cut is going to be. So let me turn her around, and I'm going to raise you guys up if I can get a hold of this without smudging everything. So watch your eyes and bear with me. Here we go, all the way up, all the way up. Okay, so today is day 2. And this is what we have so far. We got the Mod Podge is what you're using on top and bottom, unless you use paper mache or clay. I figured this was the cheapest of the two because I had it. Although making the other one would have been cheaper because you just make it, right? So on that note, simple Mod Podge, paper towels, and wild baskets from the Dollar Tree. So basically in this, money-wise, we have approximately, I have to say, less than $3. Because if you think about it, I still have all these paper towels left and all the other rolls, because it was $3.15 plus tax for 8 rolls, and I'm not even used one yet. This is our first base. It does get solid. It does dry, as you can tell here. After you do your first base of the towel or paper mache, you should still be able to adjust and mold it. As you can see, I just moved her back. Let me put that back. So all these things.
Says that's getting better every day.
Oh, thank you, Tammy. So you can tell that she is totally still moldable. And that's the point that we want her at, is so that you can physically start molding her. So once she sits and dries tonight, tomorrow, if we get to go live, we will start the second layer from top to bottom. And if she is dry enough on the bottom half, because I did it thicker, we will cut up the top or up where the legs are going to go. And I'll show you how to start molding the legs before we put the next layer on. So,
question, does heart disease run?
Heart disease, yes, it runs in our family, unfortunately.
Seriously?
Yeah, Grandma had a heart attack. Yes, she has heart disease.
Did she have diabetes?
Of course.
Okay, and high blood pressure?
Yes, baby.
Did she have a stroke?
No, she did not.
That's the one thing.
Well, she didn't have a stroke, but my uncle did.
Okay, look at it.
Stroke it is. So everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. And if you like, please hit those little buttons. I'm not allowed to say what they are. I really appreciate it. And I will go back and look through and try to answer as many comments as we can, since it wasn't working that well. Tammy, thank you for your help. I appreciate it. You guys, Tammy is from Ginger's Reefs and Things. She did a beautiful reef today. You got to go check her out. And thank you, Red, for your help. Red has Red's photos if you want to check her out. Her photos, that is. Anyways, you guys, as always, be blessed.